This is the truly enviable life. The couple want to get away from the hustle and bustle of the city. Luminous Savings bought an empty roof in Portugal. It took a year to do it yourself. Build a beautiful modern country cottage. Not only all kinds of facilities are available indoors, he is also cultivating fertile fields at the door to grow fruits and vegetables. Just not too cool. This is 33-year-old Ari and his wife with a healthy complexion. The two had been living in an RV before. Live a carefree sojourn life. In order to have their own home, the couple spent all their savings. I bought this vacant lot in front of me. I want to start a different life here. First of all, Ari shakes the excavator, leveling the required ground treatment. The temperature is already approaching 40 degrees. Hot Ari feels redundant in underpants. He works in the shade of a tree. In order to maintain long-term development here, Ari assembles several vegetable bed frames. They plan to become self-sufficient by growing vegetables. The job is left to the wife. Ariel has more urgent tasks. Is to fence the land you just bought. After drilling a hole in the ground, insert a stick as a stand owner. The hole punch is also too hot. You have to use cold water every now and then it's wrapped in barbed wire. Make sure that the territory is not invaded by outsiders. The temperature in the evening is much cooler. It's not so hot to make your wife work. He has poured nutrient soil into the vegetable bed. Ari is not panicking. Let him dig an extra ditch by the fence. Plant better surviving potatoes. The surface is covered with straw to retain moisture. I hope they can grow up soon. To avoid getting muddy when watering, the two of them paved the path with slate. It's so tiring to see the couple move bricks. Earl also showed a strong side. Let the mistress lean on herself, on broad shoulders. Eric saw this scene, bustled him around the neck with a tape measure, warned him not to leave more than 2 meters away from him. Then the wife pushed the stone, fill in the gaps between the plates. Just when the two were busy, the sky began to drizzle at this moment. Eric knows. It's time to show off in front of my wife. One person completed the laying of the whole hospital. With the baptism of this rain, the vegetable field also saves the trouble of watering. You can grow vegetables directly into it. Wife with no farming experience. Select only plants that are highly adaptable. After waiting for the flowers to bear fruit, they can eat their own vegetables. The next day, a group of 3 came to the city. Buy the materials you need to build a house. Then we can start construction. So what they did was they sized it with string, where the 2 ropes intersect. Drill holes in the ground with a hole punch. The depth of the chicken pit must be more than 1 meter. And then we put the mold on it. In order to save a small amount of money, he has to make the steel frame himself. And they put it in a chicken pit. The wife also mixed the concrete. Then you can start pouring, until it is flush with the edge of the mold. The top is then punched into the rebar for easy fixing. The foundation column made in this way can be more stable. Got the news that the son-in-law was building a house. The father-in-law also sent materials to express his support. Just solve the urgent needs of the young couple. With this batch of building materials, they can build with confidence. In addition to the capable general of the father-in-law, whether it's the cut just now, or control over the details, always provide key guidance to Ari. Besides, there are good brothers joining. Make this job easier. According to my father-in-law's many years of experience, he suggested that Ariel connect the sewer first, road to avoid the trouble of later installation. Wait until the evening to send everyone away. Ariel is also back in standalone mode. Carefully he checked every screw. After confirming that there are no problems, you can get the plate sponsored by your father-in-law. Cut it to the right length. All-round sealing of the frame. Put super glue at the joint. Make sure there is no possibility of displacement of the board. The two of them worked overtime until late at night to cover the entire platform. The next step can be started the next day. Assemble the C-beam with bolts. So this is the frame of a wall. After fixing both sides with shoe supports. And then we do the same thing. Make the frame left over from the wall. Sure enough, the efficiency of young people is high. In one day, the rough prototype of the hut was available. But considering the small size of the interior, in order to make the best use of every inch of space, Ariel divides the interior into 2 parts, inside and outside. The bottom happens to be the sewer pipe. It gave him a lot of room to play. We attach a steel pipe from the front to distinguish the location of the door. Then the two continue to splice out the frame, install it between 2 walls, and they're going to build a loft in it. After tightening with bolts, the couple sealed it up overnight. The next day, I will sand off the burrs on the edge. Make it as delicate and smooth as your wife's skin. This will be the bedroom for the 2 of them. The roof is still triangular. After fixing the frame on the ground, it can be transferred to the frame for installation. To make the whole more stable, intermediate beam reinforcement on welding, and then you can seal it with an ozone plate. Due to Ariel's perennial fear of heights, this job requires only a bold wife, and he's down there assisting. To people working together, let's finish the roof together. The walls are more complicated. You need to lay polypropylene cloth on the inner layer first. It can not only play the role of moisture-proof, it can also improve the sealing effect of the hut. The roof also needs to be covered to better protect the plate. This way you don't have to be afraid of the changeable weather anymore. You can also concentrate on working in it. Ariel starts combing the wiring in the room. Unexpectedly, he not only built a good house, and it's also great when it comes to electricians. And when you're done, you go to your wife's court. Fill the mountain with thick stretches. At the same time, it is sealed with European pine boards. In order to own a small home as soon as possible, the 2 of them are often busy until midnight. Even the dogs were pulled over to work overtime together. After a night of hard work by the couple, only the ceiling is left in the room. And with this period of time, The wife can also be on her own. This is a job that doesn't involve Eric at all. The vegetables in the garden are doing well recently. It looks like it won't be long before it's served. At the same time, Ari is busy fixing the frame for the gable. You also have to leave open windows in the bedrooms in order to have sufficient lighting indoors. The gable is sealed with branch boards. This material is not only wear resistant but also highly transparent. It also provides protection against ultraviolet rays. Ari, who tasted the sweetness, nail out the frame of the front wall with steel pipes. After installing it, still sealed with the same material. During the day, there is a sense of a vegetable greenhouse. In order to make the best use of every inch of indoor space, even the wall has to be dug out and published. Although the area is not large, but a stereo is just right. As for the issue of water for wooden houses, Eric has already thought of a way. Just get the pipe from the neighbor's house. You can direct the water to your hut. Normally they don't use much water anyway. Presumably good neighbor. You probably wouldn't mind. Solve the water problem of the wooden house. You can keep the compartment warm. And we take the plates and we cover them. Now the internal seal is basically complete. It's time to install the door panels as well. After fixing the frame with anklets and lock the little door, and then we cover it with wood. After half a year, the two finally have their own keys. While his wife and her are celebrating, Ari marks the color steel tile. Cut it to the right length. We can put it on the roof. It's still the brave wife who rules the world. And Eric's down there. Drill bolt fixing holes for tiles. Maybe I don't want my wife to work too hard. He finally plucked up the courage to stand up. Every time I'm tired from work, just have a banana fruit salad. Sitting in front of the newly built gate, basking in the warm midday sun. It was a delicious meal. After eating and drinking, with the last tile fixed, to prevent roof leaks. A few more watts in the middle. Due to the requirements for appearance, he's going to use the same material for the walls. Anyway, there are still many tiles given by my father-in-law. And black will also be more advanced. Who doesn't love a cool appearance? Just be careful to reserve the window. After all, this is the only window in the whole house. The installation of the exterior wall panels is completed. Ari also made window frames. The installation size is just right. And the design of the version. It doesn't take up space. The windows are still sealed with resin panels. Translucent material. It also guarantees privacy in the room. With the temperature getting colder every day, it's time to install a fireplace. But considering that the whole house is made of wood, to prevent wood from being ignited by high temperatures, Ari uses planks to frame the ground. Fill the middle with mortar. It can be installed on the fireplace after good fire protection treatment and drying. And I cut holes in the wall. Let the shallots stick out smoothly. The height of the shallots must be slightly higher than the roof. The fireplace will have a better burning effect. And the two of them brought it. Separate the compartment from the middle. Make several storage rooms of the same size. The middle one is partitioned with wooden boards. It can usually be used to store daily sundries. The rest are put in household appliances such as refrigerators. It also doesn't waste too much indoor space, since the lighting circuit has been reserved in advance, so that Ari can easily install lamps. He is not building a house as usual. I can also teach myself some carpentry skills. And I made drawings of the furniture. It's just available now, as long as the parameters on the small book. Treat the boards to the right size. Then assemble the various departments. It is a practical and atmospheric cabinet. Drilling holes inside the cabinets. Make sure the water pipes can pass through smoothly. Then hand it over to my wife to paint. After drying, it can be placed indoors. And then finally, there's the whole wood countertop. This effect is no worse than the bought one. Just enough space for a gas stove in the corner. After connecting to the outdoor trachea, they don't have to eat fruit salad every night. And then Ari takes care of a lot of the planks. Take advantage of today's sunny weather. He started flooring the interior. The back is fixed with super glue. Make it fit better with the ground. And for inappropriate places, I'm going to use a curved saw to make the same shape. Make sure it fits tightly when installed. In order to keep the wood longer, the surface also needs to be painted with anti-corrosion paint. Paint every corner as evenly as possible to make the color of the floor more uniform. In your spare time, the two planted many flowers in the courtyard again. Grass and saplings of several fruit trees. Wait until it blooms and bears fruit. It's going to be a different picture. Then the two moved out all the furniture. Empty the room. Get ready for the next powder wall. This work is a test of patience. Leave it to the attentive wife to complete. White is the color you never go wrong with. It will complement any style. Both appear much brighter visually. It can also make the interior look more spacious. With the entry of various furniture, the renovation for the two is about to be completed. The attic is their bedroom. Open the window and you can enjoy the beautiful scenery. But in order to solve the electricity problem here, the next day, the two bought solar panels. After splicing the frame with steel pipes, place the panels in the courtyard. It's not that there's no urban electricity. The key is not to waste that money. 5 full solar panels, more than enough for daily needs. Install the control switch indoors. You don't have to worry about being stolen. To facilitate going up and down the attic, Ari also needs to make a ladder. And after this period of exercise, this kid's skills have long been perfected. Making a ladder is not easy to grasp. The size on the installation is also just right. This place is remote, but not in the wild. So the Ueno side doesn't work. So Ori vacated a utility room, installed a toilet inside, then paint the walls with a waterproof. Completely converted this place into a toilet. And then he made this platform out of planks. Install a water heater on the wall. This will be the bathroom for two. It's surrounded by planks. Avoid the risk of being watched in the shower. Finally, with the bathroom completed, the construction of the wooden house is finally coming to an end. The two also own this land as they wish. Make your own place.